A Pecha Kucha is a presentation style that originated actually in Japan. According to pechakucha.org, two architects wanted to share ideas in a concise fashion and designed an informational format of only 6 minutes and 40 seconds in order to deliver a presentation. When your slide advances. In English, Pecha Kucha translates to chit-chat, and the format of each presentation is 20 slides of 20 seconds each. The creators of this format believed that people talk too much, especially when they use PowerPoint. So this way, information can be presented in a fast-paced and entertaining fashion. I am your host for the session. My name is Jamie Rayburn Weir, and I teach at Listowel District Secondary School in the Avon-Maitland District School Board. Yay! Twitter addict and technology nerd are probably the best ways to describe me. And through this technology-based passion, I have made exciting connections and have connected with educators around the world, as well as expanded my understanding of what it means to be a lifelong learner. Oh, I didn't get the aw. Okay. As you can see from the photo, and for those of you who have seen me carting around my daughter, or my mother carting around my daughter, I'm currently on maternity leave, but education is still an ongoing passion of mine. In fact, watching my daughter's passion for learning, she's only 12 weeks old, has been a great motivator, as I am inspired to help she and other students continue to desire to learn more. I am also often asked where I learned about the tools I use in my classroom, and so I will briefly share my major influences. Last year, I was very honored to be a member of the PLP, or Powerful Learning Practice, headed up by Will Richardson and Cheryl Nussbaum-Beach over on the side here. The program has challenged my views on education and has helped me to focus on finding and encouraging students' passions as a means of engaging them in the classroom. My other major influence is the power of the network. I joined Twitter in 2008, but didn't start using it effectively until March break of 2009. And unfortunately, I actually was kind of inspired by watching it on the Ellen DeGeneres show, as a side note. From Twitter, I have made connections with educators from around the world and greatly expanded my knowledge base, both in technology, but also in pedagogy. But enough about me. The following speakers are Ontario educators who are very active both inside and outside the classroom. These educators have inspired me personally, and we continue to learn together through our constant connections both on the web and in face-to-face events such as the ECOO conference. You can share in their knowledge and wisdom through their thought-provoking blogs and active presence on Twitter. Rod Lucier has had diverse teaching experiences spanning elementary, secondary, and post-secondary panels. As a teacher, consultant, and speaker, he regularly challenges educational leaders to model collaboration through the use of social learning tools. Rod encourages others to join the conversation on Twitter and on his blog, where he is known as The Clever Sheep. Rod, in his other role, is a father, as seen here with his son Mikey, and is also the volleyball coach at Regina Mundi High School in London. He was also a member of the TEDx Ontario Ed Committee and played an integral role in its success. Please enjoy his talk on the 20 things he has learned in Twitter. Aviva is a grade 1-2 teacher at Ancaster Meadow School in the Hamilton-Wentworth District School Board. She taught kindergarten for 8 years before moving to grade 1, and this is her 10th year of teaching. She motivates her students through her kindness and enthusiasm for learning. She has always enjoyed using technology with her students, but this is her 2nd year using Web 2.0 tools to engage students and meet curriculum expectations in a fun and exciting way. She is a very active and supportive Twitterer and always has a kind word and positive outlook about education. Her talk focuses on the tools her grade 1-2s use on a daily basis. Peter Skillen is currently manager of the Professional Learning for Social Media with the YMCA of Greater Toronto. Peter has over 40 years of experience in the teaching profession. After having taught elementary school for 13 years, he assumed a role as a computers in education consultant with the Toronto District School Board, and for the next 18 years. Peter also was a founding teacher and manager at the YMCA Academy. His passion for educational change is greatly influenced by observing the ways in which people learn in out-of-school environments. His out-of-school passions include rock climbing, motorcycles, mountains, oceans, and in his words, yay, adventures. His presentation is entitled Metaphoria. Danica Barker teaches English at Central Elgin Collegiate Institute in St. Thomas, Ontario, and as I learned, the home of Rachel McAdams. Over the past 7 years, she has also been a teacher librarian and worked as a literacy learning coordinator for the Thames Valley District School Board. She is currently pursuing her Master's of Education and is interested in finding engaging and innovative ways to use technology in the classroom. Danica is also active outside the classroom, as seen here after running a half marathon. Good for you. She can be found online at www.danicabarker.ca, and on Twitter, she's at Danica Barker. Please enjoy her talk on social networking and student motivation. Kim McGill is a secondary curriculum coordinator with the Avon-Maitland District School Board, with responsibilities for literacy and pedagogy connected to educational technology. Kim is the mother of 3 teenagers, and calls the beach community of Grand Bend home. Kim is one of the hardest working and most dedicated educators I know. She and I work in the same board, and I know the countless hours she dedicates to our teachers and then in turn to our students. She is going to entertain you with a talk on her foray into the wonderful world of technology with a focus on finding her own way. And finally, we have Royan Lee. Royan Lee is a grade 7 teacher at Beverly Acres Public School in Richmond Hill, Ontario. His pedagogical passions include contemporary literacy and assessment, technology integration, and social media in the classroom. You can find him at Royan Lee or at spicylearning.wordpress.com. As you can see by the photo, Royan welcomed his 3rd child 3 weeks ago and presented yesterday. What a man. He has been featured in the Toronto Star as well as on CBC Spark Radio for discussing mobile technology in the classroom. And I've heard he's a very popular man, getting calls from all over the country with what he's doing in his classroom. Please enjoy he and his students' Pecha Kucha on social media in grade 7. He actually couldn't be here because it's parent-teacher interview day, so he and his students co-created a Pecha Kucha for us. So, pretty cool. And now, we are at the end of our first Pecha Kucha. Yeah. Good for me. And now the pressure is off. Sorry, guys. So please sit back and enjoy the rest of the presentation. Hopefully you will leave our session with a grin as large as the skies. Okay.